Hi. In today's lesson, we'll continue our study of the very familiar tune Happy Birthday. Now, if you recall, in our last lesson, we went over the tune in the key of C. And today, we'll learn the tune in the key of G. And before we do that, we should play several times the G major scale and even the G major arpeggio so that we can get those tones, scale tones, into our head. So let's do that real quick. We're going to start on the G note, which is the third blow. Let's play the G scale again, 2 octaves. Now, as we learned in our last lesson, the tune Happy Birthday starts on the 5th note of the scale. So we must find the 5th note of the scale in order to begin. So let's find it. So that will be our starting note. Happy Birthday in the key of G. Now the tune is a simple and familiar tune, and I know that it would probably be easier for you to learn if I would give you the tablature or the note layout for it, but it's very important that you develop the skill of learning to play songs by ear. And so my advice is to try and kind of pick the song out and learn it yourself. One tip for doing that, as I've said, is to play the major scale over and over and make sure you really know that major scale. Secondly, establish the starting tone. And then start at the beginning of the song and sort of find each note and then back up and play up to that note so that you really do get it well. Let's start at the very beginning again. So we get that first phrase in there and make sure we learn it. Now, as we do that, you're reestablishing the tones in your head that are within the G scale. And so as you get that locked in, the rest of the song will, you'll make mistakes in it, but it will start to become more clear what notes you're supposed to play. So let's practice again. Happy Birthday within the key of G, starting on the 5th tone of the G scale. Happy Birthday in the key of G. Thank you. I'm Greg Jones.